So, hey guys, wanted to come in just a brief moment to talk about this week's focus for the Profitable Author Association by Fruition Publishing Concierge Services. And we are focused this week on your elevator pitch, actually mastering that. And it's very important. I know a lot of people don't necessarily always think about an elevator pitch when it comes to being a published author, but it's one of those tenets of business that most people have not mastered. It's very important. So the various things we're putting into this week's lesson are essential. Last week, we were focused on things such as research. One of the courses that we offered talked about your business plan for your book, which every single book needs an actual business plan for, a strategy for how you will be influential and profitable with the way you've positioned that book related to your platform. But this week's focus is on your elevator pitch mastery. And trust me, it really does matter as an author, as an inspiring author, if you want to be profitable, or if you're already published, if you want to increase your profits. So I just wanted to come in for a few moments and just emphasize a few core things in the training that I sent out this morning, which was a continuation of what I sent yesterday. We were asking our members as one of their actionable items to actually draft their elevator pitch. And some things you should have when it comes to those elevator pitches. You should have a unique selling proposition. You should have a call to action. But before you even get there, you should have a summary of your book. And if you really study your genre, you can go on Amazon.com if you like. Look at the top best-selling books. Look at the new releases this week. And you'll often see some things in common. You'll see a difference to how they describe their books and summarize their books versus maybe what you see on the average book sold on Amazon. Look at some of the big five publishing companies, the books they're putting out. Look at how they describe that particular book, those best-selling books, compared to how you see maybe someone that's self-published or an unknown, how they actually summarize their book. It's important. And we gave a few examples today specifically. So if you did the assignment yesterday, we gave you some real examples, because I know sometimes when we're in our heads and we're trying to come up with something, we see it one way. Other times, if we just see a live example in action, it helps us better craft that. So I gave a couple of examples today, which I'm going to share in this time we have together. So write down the core elements of your book. An example of key elements such as the hook for your book. Here's a hook right here. What if you discovered that your best friend had been leading a double life? Imagine waking up one day to find out you have the power to change the past. You see how they hook you in? A summary. In The Double Life, Sarah unravels the shocking secrets of her closest friend, leading her on a suspenseful journey of trust and betrayal. The other hook I gave you about imagine waking up one day to find out you have the power to change the past. That's a book called Timekeepers. So in Timekeepers, here would be the summary. In Timekeepers, John grapples with newfound abilities to alter history, facing the consequences of tampering with time. We went from the hook to the summary. Now, what's the unique selling proposition? Well, if we go to that, the double life, your unique selling proposition would be, unlike typical thrillers, the double life dives deep into the psychological aspect of friendship and deception, keeping readers on the edge of their seats until the very last page. The call to action for that would be discover the twists and turns in the double life, a psychological thriller you won't be able to put down. The other one that I shared, the hook, the Timekeeper, the hook and summary. The unique selling proposition of that book is blending historical fiction with science fiction. Timekeepers offers a unique exploration of how small changes can ripple through time, impacting not just individuals, but the course of history itself. The call to action would be join John on his time-bending adventures in Timekeepers and see how history is rewritten. Now, along beside that, I also gave them some sample elevator pitches, combined pitch, couple examples of that. And they also have an actionable item for them to be able to draft their elevator pitch, starting with the hook, providing a brief summary, highlighting their unique sales proposition, and then ending with a strong call to action. And we'll be reviewing that for our Profitable Author Association members so we can make sure that it's edited for clarity, conciseness, and impact. Very important because I just got off the phone with someone I'm collaborating with who probably will be introducing to you in about a month or so for the media event I have in New York coming up soon. And again, that's what I'm doing there. When I'm talking to these TV producers, when I'm talking to mainstream media and their decision makers in an invitation only, closed room, one-on-one, you don't think an elevator pitch is important? When I'm pitching a certain select few authors, and I'm also pitching my company as far as our magazine, our publishing company, and our production company, you don't think a strong elevator pitch is important? Because the thing is, most of us could just talk endlessly about what we do and how fabulous we are, but no one cares. A lot of us are talking too much. A lot of us are not saying the right things. Some people talk too little, or some people just really don't know how to properly communicate the value of their book or books, the value of their platform and such. So that's why I thought this lesson was very important, especially when you're talking about maximizing your profits, increasing your profits as an author. You gotta know the lingo. You gotta know what to say. You gotta know how to properly position your book and then have the different components that are going to make you successful and influential. It's not enough just to have a book, and if you're published, you already know that, I'm sure, with different struggles. So just wanted to come in today and offer some clarity about that, offer you some real life examples, and then, of course, you guys know, if you need help with that, myself and my team are waiting to help you. You see the website address there, fruitionpublishing.com, contact us page. Please reach out at any time, reach out in the comments on this post, because help is available. And I would love to help you do that. And of course, you can always become a member of the Profitable Author Association, where we get to go more in depth about this. Definitely can help you there. Right now, membership is only $199 annually, and you're able to have access to our courses. You're able to have this one-on-one guidance and go forward with that, because it's not enough just to be published. You actually want to be profitable. If you want to be profitable, you need to be influential. Hello. So that's just something I want to share with you as a CEO or founder, Alesha Brown. As I always love to say, bye-bye for now.